Hey folks, just thought I'd do a quick tour of my snow removal machine. It looks like we're finally going to get some snow this weekend, and I've got the tractor all set up, so I thought I'd just share it, do a little tour. Um, I've had this set up basically for 4 years, I believe, and the only thing I would find better as for a tractor this size is if I had a cab. Out in a blizzard, wet snow, it gets kind of uncomfortable sitting in an open station, but that's it. It removes snow fantastic. Starting from the front, I've got a what was originally a Western power angle plow. This was an old truck plow, and I converted to the tractor. I made my own quick attach bracket here and just adapted that to the rest of the frame for the plow. Still using the original angle cylinders. I've got those hooked up. I've got the 3-function system on my tractor, so I take full advantage of the power angle plow still. And I did have to shorten the arms on the base. I shortened that up about 10 to 12 inches, I think. On the trucks originally it was quite a bit longer, but that wasn't really an issue. So I just wanted it shorter. It's not hanging out quite so far, actually, so it would fit in my garage. It was just a little too long to fit comfortably in a garage. So anyway, power angle plow, little DIY quick attach bracket. Didn't really take that long to make that, considering what these costs new. That was a worthwhile fabrication on that. Like I say, I've got the 3rd-function system on this one. I've got the WR long 3rd-function conversion on the tractor. That's another video that I've got, super handy. Actually, this plow is the reason that I got that 3rd-function valve, so that I could have the power angle, and it was well worth it. Well worth it. Okay, so going on back, the hoses, I've got haven't figured out what I'm going to do to manage the hoses. I need to do that better, but for now it's clamps and wire. It does a trick for no more than I use it per year. I did outfit the tractor 4-wheel drive, so I guess back up, it's the L4600 HST, full hydraulic, hydrostatic, 4-wheel drive. So the chains on all fours is it's a must. It really doesn't work without chains. I tried it my first year. I didn't have chains, and the R4 tires are great for everything, I guess, but snow and ice. Just not good for snow and ice. Front tires are not loaded. The rears are loaded, so I've got the extra ballast weight in there, obviously year round. Front chains, just standard tire chains, nothing fancy there, with the tensioners. Those are also a must. Rears, I decided to upgrade and not go with the standard chains. So these are, I believe the brand is called Talon chains. You can see the aggressive knobs and the style. They don't sink in down into the tread. It's a little uncomfortable driving on a road, but once the snow gets on it, it's not a problem. But yeah, these are extremely aggressive, extremely worth it for plowing snow. I don't worry about getting stuck, whether I'm going across a field or on the roads, driveways. I don't worry about getting stuck. It's just not an issue at this point. Tensioners, definitely, absolutely have to have the tensioners. These chains would just not work unless you get the tensioners with those. Okay, so go to the rear. This one, I got lucky, I guess, let's call it that. On the back blade, I picked up the back blade used. It's an 8-foot ditching blade, I think is what technically they refer to those sometimes. And basically what that means is the blade not only pivots at the rear as a normal angle blade does, but this one pivots at the front. So what this allows you to do is we pull the pin, and this allows you to swing this to the side of the tractor. So what that allows me to do, basically, as I'm plowing, I can have the rear blade following behind. If I'm on a nice, smooth, level, wide drive, I can pick up that much more. So I've got the 7-foot blade in the front and the blade at the rear, which obviously you're not catching the center of the tractor, should be already clean, but this allows you to catch more if you're on a wider driveway, or the most use that I get out of it, honestly, I swing it to the side, angle it up a little bit, and I just use it to push the snow completely off the road, and yet the tractor is still on the road, so, or on the drive. So I've got, ditches and whatnot that you don't want to roll the tractor into, obviously. So as you're plowing, angling the blade, this one just to the side, allows you a little bit extra clearance, that much more safety space, I guess let's call it. And obviously when you're plowing, you're going to be building up your the piles alongside the edge of the road, and this definitely helps to avoid that. And you can get up close and back blade, whatever. You can just use, I use them both, the front and back I use pretty much universally, just depending on where I'm at. It's great having front and back blades on here. All right, so what I've also done, and I've got on the ROPS, I've got an LED floodlights going front and back. So the floodlights front and back, obviously, it's winter time, the sun is down, I don't know, 5 o'clock, 5:30 around here, so it's nice having plenty of light, and that gives me plenty of light. I don't generally turn on the original tractor lights because that just blows right into the blade. So having them mounted high like this definitely is a winner. You can see it lights up everything, no issues at all seeing where I'm going or where I've been. It's pretty nice. On the rear, you can see how the rear of the blade will angle, so it swings equally both sides, and it goes out farther, and you can still of course swivel the rear blade. I think best case, if I swing that fully to the side and with the front blade angle, everything, if I do a decent angle to kick the snow off the back, I can plow, I think, about 12 feet in a straight line. So yeah, 2 swipes back and forth down the road and I more than cover it. It's nice having that blade, and that's not a common blade, obviously. Those are kind of expensive. I think Land Pride, makes one similar. It's like $2,500 to buy one new, but they're all hydraulic, and I got a good deal on this one as a used blade. It's a little big for this tractor, honestly, but I don't abuse it for the most part. What I have done is I've installed switches to kill the power here for the third function, and that's just because I had a problem with some wires. I think they were shorting internally, so I put a switch to just kill the aux power coming up for that, and then a switch for the lights. If you do add switches, obviously you want a switch that's going to be rated for outdoor use, and these are marine grade switches. I think they were $8-9 a piece. You can get them, boat retailers or online, whatever, but those are marine grade switches. I like them. They've held up good, no issues there. and they light up, so I know when it's on. Yeah, so that's the tractor. I don't know that I would do anything different. It is as well as I could do, you know. Moves a lot of snow and no issues. It's not terribly fast. I mean, I can still run it easily in mid-range and push the snow, peel it right off pretty good. No issues at all. But there you go. If you want to know how a front blade works on one of these tractors, I love it. Perfect. Absolutely love it. And the visibility, and one of the key things with this over a truck, and I've had a plow truck, the visibility with this is phenomenal. I can see exactly where the corner of the blade is. I can see exactly, you know, where the rear blade is. Visibility when I'm in tight quarters is 100% better than being in a pickup truck. Like I say, the downside of that is I don't have a cab, so sometimes I get wet. It's winter, you know, dress for it, I guess. There you go. Anyway, there is my snow moving machine, Kubota L4600 HST, 4-wheel drive, front and rear blades. Yeah, I love it. If you do this, you will not be disappointed. Thanks for watching.